Well, hello gamers and fanatics alike. Let's play some more Balatro. We did not beat the Checkered deck on Black Stake. We got to the final extra large blind and failed. It was a sad day. I'll take money. I love money. So a quick programming note before I get too far into it here. Oh, we're just gonna absolutely play a flush. Next week I won't have any videos. It is Thanksgiving here in these United States. I will be taking the week off to, you know, family and whatnot, but also just have a week off from doing videos since I've been doing them daily. Well, not daily, but weekly for 3 days for a hot minute here. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah. Telescope is an absolutely great grab, but I guess I'll level up Pair. That tends to be one you can kind of go for. Wish I could play this, but oh well. We'll take that and a straight Royal Flush. Cool. Easy. Is this game supposed to be hard or something? So yeah, either way, no new videos next week, so hopefully by the end of this week we can get some cool stuff happening. Am I wrong in thinking you just take both of these? I don't think so. That's pretty mad. Pretty mad indeed. Add Polychrome to a random Jimbo, destroy all others. So that would mean we would lose our 4 fingers and one of these get polychromed. I mean, I don't think we need to worry necessarily. Honestly, so taking 4 fingers isn't even the worst call with a flush build because, well, Blackboard specifically is what I'm talking about here. So with Blackboard, you need to have all the black cards in your hand, obviously. And for a 4-finger flush, you play less cards, which means if I have 5 hearts in hands, I would obviously play the 5th heart and still get a flush out of it, but you could theoretically play 4 and keep a heart in hand. It's such a minor little detail that I don't think it matters. And I also don't think we need 4 fingers in the Checkered deck, even though I did just buy it. So that was a waste of some money, but we did get a Polychrome Blackboard for a 4.5 times. It's all in once, right? So this is 4.5 times, not 3 times, then times 1.5, which is, well, ironically enough, I think it's still 1.5 or 4.5. We'll buy this here in a minute. Let's keep our money and let's keep going. Playing flushes. With Blackboard, we need to make a flush of hearts. That would be pretty cool. Or we could play this. That would work too. Pair 10s. We did level up Pair. And we beat it. Okay, so figuring out how we're going to work this in is interesting for now. Flat mult for 2 pairs, fine. Let's see what we get here. Maybe we can level up something that's helpful. I mean, we're not really doing straights. We're not full housing it. I think Pair is the easiest one here because if we keep leveling it up, we can probably pull off Blackboard pretty reliably, I would say. $9, random tarot, bonus cards, planets. I kind of want to take the $9 and just get a consumable slot, but I think Emperor is probably better. I was about to say, you can actually open yourself up to a potential Temperance Plus, but we did not get that. I'm going to spend a lot of my money and re-roll with Emperor again. What do we get? Odd dot. I mean, that's fine. Spin the wheel. Nah, whatever. Okay. Let's move on. I don't really have anything to death in the deck yet. Let me think. So we leveled up Pair enough times to where it has the same... It's actually better than playing a flush. So I think we just do this. Odd pairs right now will go far. Yeah. Okay, cool. Once again, Odd, Todd, and Pairs showing their lovely, lovely face. Sure. Magician and Strength, that's fine. I'm tempted to take the egg. The good news is we get 2 free Celestial packs. This is paying for itself in wonders. I'm gonna level up High card. I could level up 2 Pair now that I think about it, but... Sure? I don't know. It's so hard to figure out what to level up early on. Like, the funny thing about taking Astronomer is that, yeah, everything's free, but also, what do you do with it, right? Gotta play 5 cards. Do we play a 4 of a kind? Do we try to start getting to 5 of a kind at this point? Probably not. I don't think 4 of a kind 7s is all that big of a deal. Though turning this 7 into a black 7 will be tremendously helpful. And making some lucky cards, I guess I'll go for more 7s and play that. Especially with Odd Todd, it's gonna be handy as well. And then you also get the $20 from the lucky card. So we're starting strong here with this deck. I'm enjoying what we're doing. We're making head waves, and we didn't even have to use our discards. So if this was like a blue stake run, I still think we'd be doing okay. This is important as well. The more cards you see, the better your odds are to get something good. These are not something good. More lucky cards to make. Maybe a stone card. I would turn a red card into a stone card, honestly. Get it out of the way. I think we're going Emperor once again. Emperor showing its value here. Oh, no! Oh, well, I just wasted it. Instead of getting $20, I got 1. Classic. Good job, me. We don't need anything. Let's just save our money and move on now that we don't have $40 to burn. Magnificent. Probably could have luckied those, but whatever. Yes, please. I'm gonna buy all of these. Why the heck not? I really do wish I had the what am I thinking of? The Celestial Jimbo, the one that cares about you doing this. Oh, I should level up 4 of a kind. What am I doing? I'm clearly not here today, ladies and gents. $11, a gold card, and a Justice. I will be holding queens in hand, so I feel like that's a smart call. We'll take our money that we absolutely left on the table earlier. Reroll a couple times, take some more money, laugh all the way to the bank. I will buy you so I don't keep seeing you. I want you as well. Hey, we could get our 4 fingers again. We're doing 4 of a kinds now. I honestly, I'll take 50 chips for now. Who cares? Banner could also come in handy for flat chipping, but I think Odd Todd is pretty comparable, I would say. What do we got here? We want odd cards to be lucky, I guess. And I am gonna discard a little bit here. I want to find some stuff I do actually want to play, like that. I think that's the good call. Okay. Magnificent. I don't think lucky cards are the way we want to be going. I mean, I know that's pretty much what we've been handed this whole entire time, but... Oh, hey, phone call. I will be right back. And we're back. All of half a second for you. And, you know, not much for me. I think I shared this in the last video, or one of the last videos, but... hey, yes, I do keep having to take phone calls. It happens. What do you know? This seems great. Lucky gold 7. But our cat had to have some surgery, and sometimes I gotta take calls to talk about, you know, is he okay? What's going on there? He's a male cat that had a surgery to, you know... I think wild cards are actually going to be really handy here too. He had a surgery to basically to maybe not get this demonetized, if that ever matters. He had to like have his manly cat parts basically removed, turning him into a eunuch because he couldn't pee, because cats have a very thin male part, if you know what I mean. Anyways, there's a lot of good options here. I think I'm going to death this to have consistent 5s and 7s for Odd Todd. And then I'm going to level up Full House and use an Emperor and hope I wheel into something a little better. Empress is good, Star is trash. I'm going to hold Star because I don't want to see it again. And I think we're good. All right, so we're not allowed to play stuff we played previously. That's entirely fine. At this point, I just need to play like a pair of 7s. And what do you know? I found one. I would like to molt this 7 and then something else. So let's see what else we can draw. I mean, that's actually not bad because, you know, Blackboard only cares about what you're holding in your hand. You can play red cards. It doesn't have to be black cards. Why they gotta be black cards, you know? Am I allowed to say that? Beautiful, getting some money. This time I'm gonna use it, not sell it. Man, imagine being $20 even higher than we are. I would like to have cheap rerolls. That would be really cool, game. Thank you. And we're really wheeling and dealing here. I don't want to turn this into a chariot, though. Having the ability to spades up the deck, super handy. Love to see it. I don't want to add more cards, though I am tempted to, because we might be able to find some cool stuff to throw in the deck that is spades. You know, if the deck is primarily spades, it doesn't matter how many cards are in it. Sure, having multiple 7s and 5s matters, but like we'll be able to make a pair no matter what. Maybe it is worth digging. I often never, I mean, I often never buy those. I mean, longtime viewers of this series know I am not one to buy standard packs unless I am in a very specific need for it. Okay, so we don't have any flat mult scaling, and we're going to eventually start playing more than one pair. I think Supernova is a good take here. It's literally just how many times are you going to play pair, or 4 of a kind or whatever. It's kind of weakened in that regard because we've played 3 of a kind, we played a 2 pair, we played a pair. We're going to play a 4 of a kind eventually. We have at least once, but I don't think it's that big of a detriment. And honestly, leveling up all of these helps out all that extra as well. Okay, so here's another one. I've taken Lucky Cat before and never had a chance to really see it shine. Now, Eternal version of this is scary because we're going to lock ourselves in. We would have to sell Sly Joker, which is totally fine. 50 chips is practically nothing at this point. 50 chips is not even doubling our pair. It is barely doubling our 2 pair. It's not doubling anything else that we're playing, other than maybe high card. It's actually, what was it? Effectively tripling high card, but high card doesn't have a pair. So we would sell this, buy the Lucky Cat, and then hope that the like 6 lucky cards we have in the deck. How many do we have? Oh no, we have 5. How does that work? How do we only have 5? Did I specifically copied a regular 5, I thought. On the 1 in 5 or 1 in 15 chance that they do proc, this goes up a bit, which is great. And maybe I do just do it. Yeah, honestly, whatever. We're locked into this entire build. I think it can go the distance. We just have to make smart choices and not fumble our way through it. This is, without a doubt, the worst hand I've ever seen. This is a little better. We want to be playing pairs now. I will play a pair of kings. They will not trigger Odd Todd, but this will tick up our Supernova. Beautiful. Okay. And a pair of 6s will win it. I would love to trigger lucky cards. That's probably what I should be fishing for, if I'm being honest. Ooh, yikes. This is what I was scared of, is drawing all the red cards in the deck. Well, I'm not going to get this 5 to go, but I will play those. Because again, one pair getting us anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 right now is pretty serviceable, and it's only going to get better with Supernova and Blackboard doing 4 times already. And if we get cards like this, we're in a great spot. I do want to take Gros Michel. Cavendish is unbelievably good. If this wasn't Eternal, it would be an immediate swap. But however, we're stuck with the Lucky Cat. That's doing all of nothing currently. Maybe we can find a lucky card. We did not. So a Steel Ace isn't bad, especially that it's spades. So I'll take that. That's fine. The wall. It killed us last time we played the deck. Will 32,000 be too steep of a curve for us to climb? Only one way to find out. Holy cow. If we draw that hand, it won't be, because that was quite a lot. That's pretty cool, but no. Mr. Bones, he could save us. We'd have to get rid of our Odd Todd, which is kind of the whole reason we're doing as well as we're doing. I mean, it is an extra 61 chips on top of 100. So 161 chips. There's nothing to sleep on. I will open a Jimbo pack. I don't suspect I will find anything I want. I was correct. Castle's pretty good, but the problem is it changes to any suit, and the Checkered deck only has 2 suits. So you got a 50% chance it's just a dud for being able to be incremented. Though currently being hearts means we could tick it up a bit in this boss blind. Discard every heart you draw. Hopefully you get to win from there. It would be a max. Let's see. So if you can discard 3 times 5 times 3. Or what is it? You can discard 3 times, 5 times, 15. So you're ultimately getting 45 chips max. Because each discard full would be 15 chips, which is highly unlikely. So we'd be losing 61 chips down to somewhere in the ballpark of, I suspect, 20 to 30. So we're halving our chip production to hopefully have long-term sustainable chips. And we not only would be doing that that challenge in and of itself, it's also going to be on a boss blind, which I've always said is a bad thing to try to work around. However, with the extra large boss blind, that is literally just saying score more. So you kind of want to min-max. I think I've talked myself into it. It's dangerous, but I think it's worth it. I'm just going to take you so I don't see you. Okay. I was about to say, give me every heart you can possibly give me. These are diamonds. They would not work. And we could play a pair. but I'm not going to. Mostly because I don't have one. Okay, so right now, I think our best option is to play something, which oddly enough, we did not draw a single duplicate other than these queens, and the steel queen is going to come in handy. Do we use our last one here to get to 24 chips and just call it? Or do you play a high card and go fishing? I'm not going to play this queen. 7s and 5s I want to be playing. The stone card's going to come in more handy in a bit. And we know we have a couple of cool aces in the deck. Well, by a couple, I mean the one steel we'd hold in hand. So maybe this is what I play. And hope we draw. Okay. I think we have to discard these. And accept where we landed. Okay, so let's start here. You can get a single lucky card proc, so that's not ideal. I do think we're going to be fine, though. I'm going to discard most of this. Yeah, we were good. Okay, so we're doing really good. To be able to beat the purple blind off of literally 2 pairs is pretty dang good. I guess I should open the Arcana packs first, because I could see the one card I just sold. $17 are bonus cards. I'll take the money. I know we have a lot of money, and maybe I didn't need to. Bonus could help us out. Hangman, frickin' finally. So we're on hearts again. So does Castle actually adjust to the deck that's being played? I'm curious. Though lucky cards actually might not be a bad idea here also. I think thinning the deck a little bit since we've added stuff is a better idea. And more tarot cards will be lovely to see. Because you might get more money. And leveling up our high card, definitely needed. 50 flat chips plus another ×2. Nah. We're going to be ticking this castle up pretty heavily. And I will level up every hand that we could possibly play. DNA is also tempting, but I do not want to lock ourselves into DNA over castle. Castle is going to be key to getting this run to the end. Okay, so we know we can get 20,000. We've already done that. Am I more prioritizing discarding hearts? I think I am. Wow, we got completely... Can I get one lucky card proc for this? Like, it was procking like crazy earlier, wasn't it? Like, where are we going? What's going on? I just want to take up this lucky cat. It's not very lucky right now. It's literally still at 1 times. It has done nothing but take up a spot in our Jimbo circle here. Okay, so... I was contemplating a wild, but I actually think this is probably better. A steel card wouldn't have been bad either, admittedly, on that jack. Give me a lucky card. This is tempting now that we don't have Odd Todd, but again, what purpose does it serve? I think we need to be carving the deck and finding very specific things at most. Okay. Okay. Oh, spades need discarded, I see. Well then I'll do that. Now we're drawing all of these, huh? Oh, bummer. That's okay. We can still play this and be fine. Please proc. There we go. Once was all I asked for. 69,000. Nice. We're doing well. Hooray. I think now we are cruising. Cruising. Pairs are what we play. High cards we also play. Could theoretically be playing other things, but I think it's fine. Random Jimbo ain't happening. We could do another stone card, or we could level up. I think we're doing a stone. Getting rid of a number of hearts would be good. Okay, so it's still spades. Sure. I mean, honestly, I would like to see Constellation. That's what it is. I'd like to see Constellation. I would run that in a heartbeat. Honestly, I might get rid of Castle for it. The amount of cards we can use that we're getting from Astronomer has been absolutely wild. So we still need to throw some spades. Luckily, we drew some. Flat 60 chips. Okay, so this is at where Odd Todd was earlier, for what it's worth. We want to be playing these 7s here. We want to play a 7 pair. We'll probably play this. So I think I'm gonna be crazy and just start pitching even more. Like, ticking this up is way more important, in my opinion. Bummer. I think we play this, and then we have the backup here. There we go. Even more triggers. And we get to do it again. Unfortunately, it's a 2-pair, but I think that's fine. Magnificent. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be also. So something to pay attention to there is how much we weren't. Hey, look, this came back around. So now every free Celestial pack is going to level up our pair. That is magnificent. I do think it's kind of funny I have done a pair build with the checkered deck, but whatever. Immolate. That's enough red cards, I'm considering it. So the downside is it could absolutely hit a Steel King or a Lucky 7, both of which we don't want to lose. I still think it's worth it. Oh, we only lost the king. Okay, okay. I don't need the other one. I'm honestly not that bummed about losing that king. Because honestly, thinning the deck is better to be able to consistently draw the exact cards you need. That's just how deck building works. I hate to admit that, but that is the key feature of a deck building game, regardless of what game it is. Slay the Spire, this game, Dominion, deck building games out the wazoo. I've played a number of them, and that unfortunately is the truth. Whatever we get off of this will be fine, because either it'll be things we don't want to see or things we do want to see. I'll keep both of those in hand. Tempted to go for the moon as well for blackboard. Yeah, I think I will. Being able to convert hearts. So it's only swapping between spades and hearts. So maybe castle really is only just the suits in your deck. That would be kind of nice, honestly. Flat mult for a number of money is good, but we have nowhere to put it. Also, we're getting a flat 14 for pairs, so. I will happily get rid of these. Get rid of some spades. Okay, I can do that. I'll start here. I think playing these is important. There we go, another trigger. All right, the lucky cat's making some dividends here. We're seeing it happen in real time. I guess that does mean holding onto these isn't nearly as important. It still prevents them from showing up in the shop, which is a non-zero, chance or whatever. But it, how important is that at this point? It's a great question. I don't know. Who needs castle when you can just use Stuntman? That actually is worth it. Castle's at 81. It'll eventually get to 250. And yeah, we lose hand size. But again, 250 chips is just nuts. Stuntman, Stuntman, Stuntman. Oh, another clubs would be good. Just being able to truly get rid of any hearts that we draw. I mean, I'll use it on 2 of them if I'm being completely honest here. No. I was about to say, how ridiculous is this going to be? Well, with a double lucky card, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we absolutely are going to completely destroy whatever we go up against. Now, I know that was 2 lucky triggers, but only one of them was 20 molt. FYI. Level up pair or blow up some cards. I don't want to blow up any cards in my hand currently, nor make them stone, so I'll just go for another level. Why the heck not? We're almost to Stuntman level of chips on our pair, of all things. Oh, and high card also gets a heavy boost from this as well. That's good. This is fine. We can play a 4 of a kind, so having it not be completely useless when we don't have a supernova tick up for it is pretty nice, though it literally is half of what we have for the pair. So it would be significantly worse, though I have a feeling that's probably not that big of a deal. First hand is drawn face down. I am just going to pitch the whole thing. Odds are we'll draw something we can play. Is this a... Well, here's what we can do. We can change these into spades. It wasn't a spade, so glad I did that. So yeah, 180,000 when we don't have a ridiculous hand. Stuntman is one of the more ridiculous rares. It's completely busted if you ask me. I don't want them to nerf it because it's great, but it's just ridiculous. You're gonna get strength into a 7. And I did get rid of an 8. So might as well. Let's see, random rare Jimbo for $23. Gold seal's probably where I'll go. Purple seal's okay. Destroy your Jimbo. Destroy your Stuntman for a polychrome on one of your other guys. No, I think I'm gonna make this a money gaining 7 card. I think that's the right call. Then again, we are completely obliterating everything. I mean, let's be completely honest. So I just want I want to play lucky cards. I don't want to play these. I don't want to play these either. Hey, thank you. Oh, that was the money from the seal, not from the Jimbo. I mean, 2 times 2.5. 2.25 is nuts for the lucky cat, I think. And especially considering we have only like 6 lucky cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't count. We have 9 lucky cards. Redonkulous. We have some lucky 5s, so I think blowing up a 5 is a bad idea. I've gotten rid of enough 10s that I'm okay doing that. Yes. 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 Tempting, but no. Yes. Hey. Spin to win, baby. And I don't want to say we're on autopilot, but we're pretty much on autopilot. I'm just making as many 5s and 7s that are lucky as I can. Oh, geez. That's mad. So that was a 1 in 5 chance twice, so a 1 in 25, and we got it. Talk about silly. No, that one. Shout out to this astronomer. It has done some heavy lifting. Money and removal, yeah? Do I have any good kings? No. Okay. Money, 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 money. Oh, I could have magicianed. Oopsies. Not like we really need to. I mean, let's be completely honest. Beautiful. Not allowed to use face cards. It's fine. I don't need to use them. Why are you overriding your bonus cards? Because lucky cards, the lucky cat. Jeez, that was 3 triggers. Holy cow. So this is one where I feel like we could get this pretty far into endless, though unfortunately the only thing we have consistently scaling is a supernova and a lucky cat at a pretty inconsistent rate. So I don't think it's going to get far, but I mean, we're already at 500,000. And that's on one hand. Granted, you need like 14 million, like 2 antes in. Like, ante 10 just starts going nuts. I probably could use a stone card at some point. I don't need to take home because what foil or hollows are we going to buy? The only thing we can get rid of is Stuntman, so a Jimbo would be pointless. You can't get tarot or, you know, planet cards as foil or whatever. Trading cards can show up, sure. Or not trading cards, regular cards can show up, but at this point, adding more to the deck seems like... I don't know, I don't really need to be doing it. It's mostly a waste of money. Spades is good. Absolutely is good. Each 7 of spades is times through, but that's a little too risky right there. Like, yeah, it's nice now, but next round, it's entirely useless. Molt cards are better at this point than bonus cards. Boy, I wonder what I should play. I guess I shouldn't have expected a lucky cat proc there. We got so many in the last round. Magnificent. See, I don't want to take this. It's only 22 molt and it's a straight. We're not even doing that. What do you mean? Why would I want that? I don't want that at all. How many cards left do we have in the deck that aren't spades? 4? I guess maybe this is useless. We could just death a lot of the cards. Why are you leveling up Full House? It's free. Like, I don't have to spend any money. It's kind of nice. Get out of my face. I would strengthen you, but I'm instead gonna do this. And we're just gonna do this. Haha. Darn. I mean, money's cool. I was really hoping to take this up a bit more, but for what it's worth, I'm not going to take it into endless. I think this is a long enough video as is. I don't like them to go terribly long. Nice. And admittedly, I'm just kind of wasting time at this point, but because we're going to clear this first one so fast. What do I have to do? Always select one card. I mean, that's pretty much not an issue. If it ends up becoming an issue, we'll find out. Sure, whatever. Oh no, whatever will I do? Cool, we did it. Hooray! Yeah, again, I don't think it would go endless mode. My best hand was 500 and I didn't beat it on the last 2 rounds, so granted, it was because I didn't like fish for the most optimal stuff to have in hand, but granted, I don't think it's needed. I think that was a good run. I think beating the checker deck on Black Stake was great. Nice redemption from last video, and yeah, so I'd like to thank Orange Jesus for such a blessed run, and I'd like to thank you, the Fanatic, for sticking around to the end here and watching. I hope you enjoyed. I called out a bunch of misplays, but I always enjoy when people let me know like what I messed up or what I could have done better, because at the end of the day, just trying to have fun and learn and be better at the game. So yeah, leave me some stuff in the comments. Do all the like, comment, subscribing stuff that the algorithm would love. I would genuinely appreciate anything and any of that you're willing to offer. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya!